Has any
Does he vary it up? Is he quick to home? Because
does he have any block moves?
yeah, I mean, most of the time I try to steal off the pitcher because if the catcher's good, you're gonna get thrown out. I mean, just plain and simple. Like in the MLB, they get thrown out so much unless they're stealing off the pitcher.
No, they have to steal off the pitcher.
Yeah.
Because every pro catcher can throw you out.
Exactly. If you get a bad jump, now you're putting it in the catcher's hands. He's going to throw you out.
Yeah. There's no like. Did you steal on Johnny Bench? No, you stole on the pitchers.
And that's why the pitchers have to, on their end, they have to do a good job of varying their times up, right. Throwing over, stepping off.
But you never saw a catcher with like 75% throwouts. They steal on pitchers.
Yeah.
It's below 50%. The best catchers are below 50%.
Yeah, and obviously it's a flaw. I mean, it goes against the catcher, but it's on the pitcher and the catcher to work together.
Exactly.
The runners on.
Exactly.
So, yeah, me personally, I usually just watch his back foot because if I know I'm not stealing, I'm going to just make sure I'm not getting picked off. And then the moment he picks his leg up to go home, I wait, huge secondary. Because what I do is, if I see the ball hit the dirt while I'm moving, I take off. He can block it clean block, but he's not going to throw me out because I have so much momentum. And I went as soon as it hit the dirt.
Yeah, you're tracking the ball when it leaves the pitcher.
Exactly. So here's the thing, like Danny Carell, right? Great blocker. If I'm doing that and he blocks it clean, he's not throwing me out because I'm moving. I'm fast. I have a great secondary. I have momentum. So he has to block it, get up, and still make a perfect throw to get me out. So they count. Again, when I was at school, they would give me stolen bases on those a lot because it looked like I was stealing because I would go right. Literally, the ball hits. I'm moving. The ball's hitting the dirt, and he blocks it clean, tries to throw me out. It's like a stolen base. But I just took the ball in the dirt. But that's because I take the same mentality of when I'm hitting. Like I'm expecting a fastball. If there's no other situation and I'm the only guy on base, I'm literally telling myself, this is going to be a ball in the dirt. This is going to be in the ball in the dirt. So I wait, I get my timing, I get really aggressive. As he's hitting the ground, if I see hitting the ground while I'm taking off, I'm gone. And every now and then you might get thrown out, but if you're playing aggressive like that, that's the risk you take. Especially in the first inning. I mean, first, second inning. Now if it's late in the game and like the thing is close, my coach would be like, hey, give it a carom, let it kick away because it's a close game. You don't want your run doesn't mean anything yet. Obviously there's situations, but for the most time my philosophy is just like I see it hit the ground and I take off because he's got to block it and make it clean. These are high school catchers.
Yeah, the problem with youth and high school runners is they don't do what you do.
Yeah,
they don't follow the ball in the pitcher's glove. They just take a secondary without following the ball. The greatest runners follow the ball wherever it goes.
Yeah.
Like, ball's on the ground, you're off.
Yeah,
okay?
and it's a great way to steal extra runs. I mean, you're literally getting.
But if you're not paying attention, if you're a secondary, you're not watching the ball. Okay, you say track the ball into the catcher's glove. Now, if you're not watching the ball in the catcher's glove, they can throw behind you and pick you off if you're not paying attention.
Exactly. That's why you got to watch it the whole way because, the ball could be in the dirt, but every now and then the catcher picks it. So then you might get thrown out. So you got to be paying attention. So you see that ball in the dirt and you see him dropping, you got to go because he's got to get up and make a perfect throw, especially on a fast runner.
We see such lack of aggression in base running now. Base running, base stealing, they just think it's going to be an out. It's a negative way of thinking. Yeah. We think aggressively. That's the fun part of the game, running, base running, going from first to third, going from second to home. It's tagging up and going from second to third on a short fly ball that you got to get. The outfielder has a weak arm. You said, okay, I'm going to challenge him. Base stealing, stealing second, stealing third.
Yeah.
That's great stuff, and especially when you struggle to hit on a particular day.
And I think the thing is, though, a lot of players don't believe that this works.
Right.
And I'll tell you.
You have to prove to them.
I've been thrown out once on the ball in the dirt tactic that I use, and that's because I left late. I hesitated. And that was on my own, that was my own fault. Because I did everything right. Like, it was a ball in the dirt. I had an aggressive secondary. But when it was time to go, I second-guessed. And then I went anyway, and I got thrown out. That was the only time. But if you believe it works and it happens and you react, you're gone, you're safe.
You said one time.
Yeah,
I'll take that percentage, 99 out of 100. I'll take that.
And every now and then, you're not going to do it perfect. But for the most part, if you're aggressive and if you practice it, and you put it to
slow
action,
runners could get to second base if they just pay attention.
Yeah.
If you taught this for your team, which we teach it, you teach it, it's the greatest way to get extra bases without swinging and missing or waiting for a hit, waiting for a home run. It's a great way to get extra bases.
And obviously, it varies on your speed. If you're a fast guy, you're looking ball in the dirt, even if he blocks it. If you're a slow guy, maybe you're looking for it to kick away a little bit. But either way, you need to be paying attention and acting with aggression. So
you know what a byproduct of this? It excites the team that you're playing for.
Yeah.
Because you see a slow runner take an extra base, or you see a steal on a guy who's got a really good arm, and you steal on the pitcher. It really excites the team, and you know you're going to get runs out of that. You know, it just fires you up.
Well, when a coach and a team is preaching the same thing, and then you see them do it right in the game, the team just goes crazy because, like, for example, if you're preaching ball in the dirt, you got to be aggressive. Take that aggressive second, take ball in the dirt. Now, everybody sees the ball in the dirt and they see him take off and be safe. They're like, yeah, like he did it right.
Absolutely.
But if they see ball in the dirt and he doesn't go, everybody's like, he should have went.
I know.
But that means everyone's on the same page.
Yes.
And it's something that excited. It's like mini successes throughout the game that produces a win.
It's fire. It's so exhilarating when it happens.
Yeah, when you practice it, and then it comes up.
Yeah.
I love that.